So good morning, students. Okay, I have great pleasure in welcoming Mr. Anchal Mishra, National Sales Manager, VIP Industries Limited for General Trade, Fashion and Non-Traditional Business. He is a management graduate and a sales professional having more than 13 years of work experience in diversified sectors like engines, gensets, telecom sector, consumer durables, fashion and travel product. He has worked with organizations like Honda CL, Reliance Communications, Idea Cellular, Whirlpool in different roles and across different geographies pan-India. He is currently working with Asia's biggest luggage manufacturer, VIP Industries Limited, as National Sales Manager, Pan India. The products that he handles is luggage, backpacks, and ladies' handbags. The brands I'm sure you are aware of includes VIP, Skybags, Aristocrat, Carlton, Alpha, and Caprice. He's reporting to Vice President Sales, so he's in the top echelons of management. He's responsible for generating turnover close to more than 90 crores per annum. So over to you, Mr. Anchal. Without further ado, I'd like to invite him. He'll set the ground rules. The session will be highly interactive, and I've requested Mr. Shanti to unmute as and when you raise hand and you want to ask questions. So over to you, Anchal. Let's welcome him to Jaipuria School of Business. Over to you, Mr. Anchal Mishra.
So thank you, Professor Shukla. And it's been my pleasure that I have been invited to interact with the budding managers and future leaders in the marketplace. So first of all, I would like to thank Jaipurian Institute of Management and you for considering me for this interactive session. And thank you for the lovely introduction, what I have done. So I would like to just congratulate each one of you on the screen that you are just going to be a budding managers in the near future and very soon. So first of all, good morning to all of you. And keeping the ground rules, this session will be very interactive. Being a sales guy, I believe in communication, which is two-way. And so if anybody has any query, they can simply raise their hands after each and every slide, because there's just hardly 4 or 5 slides, because I want to keep it interactive. So I'll be more than happy. As many questions you can ask me, because no question is a wrong question. Answers can be different from a different perspective. So I would like to start with the first thing. What is in sales management is particularly sales. So can I have the slide, please?
Anchal, you will be sharing the screen.
All right, I'll be sharing it.
Right,
Fine.
right.
Yeah. Shanti ji, please.
Right है उनको.
हाँ, right दे दीजिए.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I was thinking that the right one block.
Students, he's kindly keep in mind he's located in Mumbai. He's connected from his Mumbai office.
Just a second. So is it visible to everyone?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So it's a very basic definition. We are living into a era of a digital world. So finding definitions is very easy right now. When we were doing a management, courses, internet was still a challenge at that time. So if you go very conventionally, what is sales? Sales is a transaction between two or more parties. For doing any sales, you require two parties. One is a seller, one is a buyer. It is an exchange of goods and services. Okay, it either can be goods or it can be services. And the factor which is involved, that it is done for money. The financial aspect is involved in that. Charity cannot be done in this. And most importantly, it is a transfer of ownership. When somebody sells something to someone with the goods and services, he transfers the ownership also. So this is basically a conventional definition which you can find in a lot of management books, on Google, on internet, any search engines. What prevails in the market is more important for us. That is called unconventional. Unconventional definition of sales, what we people follow in the marketplace, is to identify the need, want, goal, and problem. So these four words are the basically parameters on which we leadership team works, because in this competitive scenario, if you're not saving not selling a life-saving drug, then you have a competition everywhere. All right. So you have to identify the need of the customer. You cannot go and just sell anything to the customer. Those days are gone when you sell ice to the Eskimos or you can sell a comb to a bald person. Right now, customer is very aware. We are living into an era where on a click of a button, we can get everything on the portals like Amazon, Flipkart, and customers do research before buying anything now. So it is very important for a sales team to provide inputs to the marketing team regarding what is basically required in the market. Otherwise, product will be a complete fiasco. So for that, we used to conduct a lot of surveys. Also, we hire big agencies to do a survey for us to develop a product. So that is basically, you need to identify. If you don't know the need of your customer, you cannot go and service the customer. Then comes the want. Want means the customer has already something, but he want to upgrade himself. He want to upsell. We want to upsell him. So there comes the want. We should know what the customer wants. If you come from a goals perspective, so I can take an example of any good gym. What the customer goal is. If you go to any app or any gym sessions, they will ask you, what is your goal? You want to lose weight, you want to be, athlete. So according to that, they will provide you the product. So goal is very important. Fourth is a problem, that what problem you are facing currently. Whether if you come to a consumer durable industry, I remember 10 years back, there was a problem of the huge electricity bills, which conventional rotary compressor used to give in air conditioners. So we have a big research team which worked in Whirlpool, and we decided that we were going to launch inverter compressors, which was in North America very popular. So we did a research in Indian market. We thought that inverter compressor going to work in India, but the sales volume will not going to be very high initially. But over the period of time, this segment will going to create its market. And presently, you can see LG doesn't work on conventional compressors. All are inverter compressors. Samsung doesn't work on conventional compressors. All inverter compressors. So does the Whirlpool. So the problem identification to sell the product in the marketplace is very identified. These are the four things. Whenever we sit in a strategy meet or somewhere, whenever we meet with the management and marketing guys, we need to understand what is the need of a customer, want, goal, problem. What we are going to develop the product. Are we going to develop the product according to need, or are we going to develop the product according to want, goal, or problem? Second comes solution selling and not product selling. Please don't confuse. What I personally suggest, whenever you are going to a market, don't try to sell a product. Try to sell a solution. When I say solution, it's a very broader term. Solution starts when you step out of your office, and it's keep on going on. Okay, it's very important in a service industry. Okay, though it is very important in a product industry as well, but service industry solution selling is very important. So I take example. I was few days back. I was standing at a Vijay Sales in Mumbai. So the customer walks in. The customer needs a television uh, for just for the buying the sake of television. He came there. I want to buy something else. So I saw the sales pitch what he has done. The executive which were greeted the customer, he asked what you are looking for. He said, I'm looking for a television. He asked what television we don't manufacture. Now it is a time of LED and plasmas. So he said, I'm looking for LED. Okay, fine. Show me the LED. So executive asked what currently you are having. He said, I'm having a LCD. So he asked why you want to switch from LCD to LED. He said, actually, there, whenever I watch a television, there's a reflection in the television, which I don't like. So I just saw the ad that you have exchange offer. So I want to replace my LCD for LED. I just saw that salesman, he very beautifully pitched instead of LED, the plasma TV. And the reason why he pitched plasma TV, because he don't want to sell a product, he want to sell a solution. Because in LED also you have a reflection from the light, but in plasma you don't have a reflection. So I saw a customer bought the product because he shows everything. He gave a demo that, see, you are not seeing any reflection of the light in this, but in LED you are seeing it. Customer was very happy. He bought the product and it's gone. So in the marketplace, you are getting live examples of how the people are now not selling a product and selling a solution. He is not a management graduate. He is a off-role executive who was selling on a retail store and selling a product, but he knows the pulse of the customer. He knows that he don't have to sell a product, he have to sell a solution. And whenever you sell a solution, it might take some time to convert. The gestation period can be more than a normal impulsive sales. But trust me, you win a customer, and when you win a customer, you get a repeated sales. And in any organization, acquisition of the customers is important, but retaining an old customer is equally important. So we have a lot of analysis. We called it organic and inorganic growth. Whenever we present for the next year plan, we always shows to the management, to the vice chairperson, that what will be our organic growth in sales and what will be our inorganic growth in sales. So organic is a process where what you sold last year, you're going to sell this year, and you will take a, say, 10-15%, whatever growth you want to take. When it comes to organic is you are not going to do something usual which we are doing earlier. You are going to plan something unusual. Okay, like you are going to do some different marketing activity. You are going to tap a different channel. You are going with a different segment of the product. Okay, so that's how selling solutions are very important than selling a product. Rightly priced. This everybody understand very well. The word itself explains that the product has to be a rightly priced product. There has to be a segmentation. Whether you are into a value segment, value is always mass. Okay, you are in a mass premium, you are in a premium, or you are in a niche. There are 4 segments we price the product. So if you come to VIP as an organization, when we plan something about aristocrat, we plan value. In the pyramid, aristocrat come in the bottom of the pyramid, where the mass of the customer is there. Okay, so our strategy is very simple there. There is an unorganized market, which is 4 times than organized luggage market. And if you want to eat up into the pie up of that unorganized market, we have to come in the bottom of the pyramid, and we have to get rightly priced. One step level, when we upgrade ourselves, there comes a section called VIP. VIP is a household brand. It's a 70-year-old brand in India. We target it to the families. It's a bit premium pricing. Then it's aristocrat. In the same segment, we try to price Skybags, focusing on youngsters. The college going students, the working professionals. Above that, a bit more premiumly priced is Carlton. Carlton is totally a business executive range where a laptop bag come worth for 8,000-9,000 rupees. Okay, so it's a totally a airport look sort of thing. All right. Then there is a segment called Caprese there for the ladies' fashion handbags. Okay. In Caprese, we try to figure out that which segment we are targeting. So everything has to be very rightly priced. In every organization, we have a pyramid that which product lies in which category of pricing. If that product is going above that pricing, we discuss with marketing, we discuss with sourcing. Sourcing team is a team which source the material for manufacturing of the product. And that is a very important team in the organizations. So we have our round to round meetings with the sourcing team that Aristocrat is going above 600 rupees, 700 rupees. We don't want this to go because we will lose our target segment there. So rightly price is the key factor in such a competitive market. And post COVID, the kind of sales are happening in a marketplace is just price sensitive. People are buying what they need. And if they're getting a better price, they are buying it. But when I say rightly priced does not mean cheap things. Please don't misconstrue that rightly priced mean a cheap thing. So rightly priced means it has to be, product should be worth for the pricing which the product is asking. All right. So company is making money in all the products. It is not like that. So product has to be rightly priced. Fourth, last but very important, do it with integrity. In sales, it has been observed that people say it's a lot of pressure job. I don't think like that. It's a pressure job. For me, if you see it is a pressure, for me it is a passion in sales. If you want to be in sales, you have to be very passionate. And when you replace your pressure with passion, you will going to enjoy what you are doing. All right. So a lot of people, when they are going to close a call or appoint a distributor or appoint a channel partner, they are in a very haste. Generally, it happen with all levels. Okay, and we have to be very cautious because nowadays organizations are very, very critical with the integrity part. In order to close a sales, don't compromise the integrity of the organization and for yourself. No matter what happens, at any cost, what are the guidelines of the organization to perform a sales? Sales has to be performed under those guidelines only. You cannot tell the management that I want to do a sales, I want to earn a revenue for the organization. That's why I did this. Two wrongs cannot make one right. This is what we follow. So whatever one individual or one function or one company is doing for acquiring a sales, they have to do it with integrity. I give you a classic example. Tata launches any product it sells. Why? Customer have a faith that Tata works on integrity. Reliance Communication is the biggest fiasco in terms of, I worked for this organization, so I know it. Reliance Communication was the biggest fiasco in terms of integrity because those guys need a quick sales. Right now, right here. So now the trend has changed. You should have a proper plan. There comes the roles of a sales management, which we will discuss later. That if you are planning well, you are forecasting well, you are assorting well, then this integrity challenge will never come. So very quickly, I'm done with this slide. So I want, if anybody has query related to this slide, you can ask me right here, right now, so that I can go to the next slide.
Yes, students, if you have any question, raise your hand, go to the chat box.
I'm just keeping this by slide because I don't want anyone to forget anything at the end of the presentation. All the
Anything you would
questions should
like
be
to
answered.
ask?
So when there is no question, there are two things. Either you understood everything or you don't understood anything.
Yes, Shanti ji will unmute you if you want to ask a question. I think Anchal, we can move ahead and they may ask questions later on.
Thank
We'll
you. Thank
unmute
you very much.
everyone.
So now I'm coming to, this is a very important slide for the budding sales managers who want to have their career in sales. What I am, see, this is not from somewhere I have just got my PPT. It is personally made by me because Professor Shukla asked me to give you the insight what is happening in the marketplace. So first, it is very important to understand there is someone who want to ask something. All right, please go ahead.
शांति जी अनम्यूट कीजिए ओजस्वी को, शी हैज अ क्वेरी. I think Anchal, you can go ahead. Admin will take some time, then
So
she
what,
can
what
ask
I
the
will do,
question.
let's complete the presentation, then we will take question.
Okay, okay, thank you. Ojasvi, you can also type it in the chat box.
Not a good. So very importantly, this is very important for all the budding sales managers because you need to understand that sales is doesn't happen. It have a different channels where we operate, and primarily all the 6 channels what you are seeing on your screen right now is the channel which majorly all the organizations operate. So I will going to explain you each channel what it is all about very briefly. So traditional sales, when you talk about, is the first channel, and this is one of the most profitable channel in the organization. It is also called a general trade. It consists of distribution and direct dealers. Basically, all the organizations, whether it is consumer durables, telecom, not exactly in you go to pharmacy, everywhere there you will find a distribution and direct dealers. Basically, this is being used. The distribution is company's channel where company want to take its products to the last point of sale. So if I'm sitting in a Mumbai and I want my VIP luggage to be sold in a country town of Mohaba in Uttar Pradesh, I have a distributor in Jaunpur. All right. If I want to sell a product in Unnao upcountry, I have a distributor in Lucknow. If I want to sell a product in Galmukteshwar, I have a distributor at Meerut. So distribution is the hand and legs of any organization. Primarily, it works on 4 things. It works on a reach, numeric reach, very important. Whenever you are going for a sales interview in an organization which is predominantly a distribution organization, any FMCG company, Coke, Pepsi, ITC, HUL, they work on 4 parameters: numeric reach, counter share, weighted distribution, and market share. This is where the distribution is all about distribution. And now the 5th term what we have added in last 5 years is ROI, the return on investment. Every business has to be very feasible for the trade partners. When I talk about the direct dealers are the direct accounts which are built by the company directly. For example, I talk about Vijay Sales, I talk about Snahanjali, I talk about your Delhi in Sargam in Delhi, all right, DigiWorld. See, these are all the direct dealers which company operates. Now coming to a modern trade. Modern trade is basically a more organized sort of business, which include LFRs. LFRs stands for large format retails, big bazaar, all right, which your Vishal Mega Mart. Okay, this is basically you will get maximum product under one roof. This is the concept which come near about 15 years back when we got this concept from Europe and North America, where people want to buy a product under one shop under one roof. So LFRs are like that. Hypers, when I talk about hypers, are open for wholesale and retail both. If I name some hypers, they are Metro, Cash and Carry, Tata Tesco, Walmart. So India has a lot of scope in years to come in this segment, and hypers are doing pretty well in the developing country like India right now. When I talk about ORS is the organized retail segmentation, where I talk about lifestyle, central, pantaloons. All right. So these are the basically modern trade. Modern trade works on, like I told you, distribution works on reach, weighted, counter share, market share. Modern trade works on fill rate. Modern trade works on display. Modern trade works on consumer offering. Modern trade works on product training. Crucial things are is to the most crucial thing in modern trade is to acquire a space on the shop floor. First, second, to have a fill rate above 95%. All right. So what is the fill rate? Fill rate is the supply to demand ratio. What they have demanded and what you have supplied. Demand divided by supply is the fill rate. I have ordered 100 products. Lifestyle gave an order of 100 Caprese handbags. We have supplied 90 handbags. The fill rate is 90%. So many a times when fill rate drop below 80%, we used to do a deep dive into a data that why we are dropping our fill rate in the modern trade business. This business is growing very fast in India, and it's doing very good. But right now, post-COVID, this is a very challenging business as malls are not opening, and the return on investment is very tough for the organization like Lifestyle, and Big Bazaar is already almost has a merger with Reliance. All right. Now comes the franchisee or EBO. This is basically, you have seen all the franchisee, and EBO is the exclusive brand outlets. You go to Ellen Solly, you go to Madurai, or you can see you go to Whirlpool brand shop, LG brand shop, Samsung brand shop. All right. You go to Wonder Chef brand shops in malls. So these are basically work on models of franchisee. In franchisee business, you have a partner who agreed to work with you on your terms, on the organization terms, on certain margins, where you supply the material to him. He will operate his shop, his outlet, totally with the guidelines of the company, of the organization in franchisee business. But the catch is he works for the margins. There is a big retail team which is working behind all this. They finalize the retail space. They finalize to finalize a franchisee in a mall requires a lot of working. We see 3 level of presentation, where if you have a shop shop on the first floor, then what brands are present at the first floor. What is the stem means what will going to bring the customer in. If the mall is having a Big Bazaar, Spencer or something like that, we will go for that mall because customer footfall is very high there. If the Big Bazaar, Spencer's, more is not there, we will need to review. If Shoppers Lifestyle is there, if Lifestyle is there, we need to review it, that whether we should go with a low price segment brand or we go with a high price segment brand. So this business is also developing very fast, but ROIs are tough in this business because you are exclusively selling one brand. So there's a lot of input given by the organization to these franchisee business. EBO is exclusive brand outlets is flagship stores of the organizations. They are basically imagery outlets. Company don't run these outlets to make profits. Trust me. Company make these outlets to do a brand building. If you go to Southex, you see a LG brand shop. Won't you imagine what is the rent company is paying there? It is more than 20 lakhs per month. Do you think that 20 lakhs after all the expenditure that brand shop is earning and giving back to the organization? No. We call it a coal mine in our professional jargon. It's a coal mine where we are just making it an imagery outlet because the kind of customer come to Southex is the target customer for LG. And you go to those outlets, the kind of display you will find there, all the high-end refrigerators, all the high-end washing machines, inverter ACs, you will not find direct cool, small refrigerator, 10,000 rupees. You will not find that because companies don't want to display that product there. So exclusive brand outlets majorly are the imagery outlets, though they are profitable also at many places. Uh, in VIP, this channel is very big. It is, we have around somewhere around 500 plus outlet in India. Though we have post-COVID closed near about more than 50 outlets across India. Same done by many organizations to keep the channel profitable. Because if the channel is not profitable, there are chances of jobs to go. People has to go. So in order to keep the team intact, we have to cut the sleeves somewhere.
Yes,
Now,
Mr. Achal, I think two students have raised hand, Ojasvi and Vikas.
all right. If they want to ask
Okay,
something,
Shanti, you may, can you please unmute them?
just give me
Ojasvi and Vikas, unmute and you may ask a question.
just give me 30 seconds. My this is not charging, so I need to charge it.
Hello,
Ojaswi, hi Ojaswi, how are you?
sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Please go ahead.
Okay, sir. Sir, as you said, we have to focus on selling the solution to the customer. But
Correct.
sometimes companies give target to the salesman that we have to sell this product and fulfill this much target. So,
Correct.
in this situation, what should the
I lost you.
salesman have to do for achieving that target, or focus on the solution to the customer?
So, very good question and very practical question, Ojasvi. Thank you so much for asking the same. See, if you that's what where there comes the role of a sales management. All right, people who organized very well, they planned very well, they forecast very well, they understand the market. There's a term called GTM, go to market. When you go to market approach, uh, you will face challenges. We do have face challenges because target are difficult to achieve, but they don't look impossible when you are following the sales management process properly. All right. So trust me, the target is good, always there for a sales line. But if you are very well organized with your data points, if you are very much into a data analysis of your customers, if you are servicing your customers properly, 95% job is done. You have to go for extra mile for that 5%. All right. So the challenge which comes to people of not achieving their sales number, in reviews, we generally ask them, what is your forecast? He said, sir, मैंने ना ये product forecast नहीं किया था. मैंने कहा, then why you are asking it? Sir, वो customer का demand आ गया था. मैंने कहा, customer at one night customer stand and demands a product from you? नहीं sir. मैंने कहा, okay, you open the trend, last 5 months sales trend, वो trend हम खुलवाते हैं, हम trend देखते हैं. वो last 5 महीने से वो माल बिक रहा है, लेकिन वो सेल्स मैनेजर ने उसका फोरकास्ट ही नहीं किया है उतना, और वो आकर के बार बार अपने मैनेजर को बोल रहा है, वो एग्जीक्यूटिव, सर मेरे को ये मटेरियल दिलवा दीजिए. अरे भाई, जब आपने फोरकास्ट नहीं किया तो मिलेगा कैसे आपको? वो किसी और चैनल को मिल गया है बिकॉज उन्होंने फोरकास्ट किया था. तब वो वहां पे जाके ना ब्लॉक हो जाता है, तब वो डिससेटिस्फाइड होता है कि मेरे पास तो सेल का मटेरियल था, मेरे पास ऑर्डर भी था, मैं मटेरियल नहीं दे पाया. दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ पुअर सेल्स मैनेजमेंट. व्हाट यू थिंक? People think that the leadership team sit in the AC cabins and then don't do anything. When I was a frontline sales, I think like the same. But trust me, it doesn't happen like that. We have to forecast, we have to work on a product, we have to make the product rightly priced. And when we see such things on the presentation that people don't know what they are selling, those people find it difficult to achieve the sales numbers. So trust me, if you are very much organized on your sales management now, 95% job is done. 5% will be challenging. For every salesperson is challenging. So
Right.
that you have to be managed.
Yeah, but as you give the example of plasma TV and LCD TV, so
Right.
here if a salesman have a target on plasma TV, sorry, on a LCD TV, that he have to sell 5,000 TV each month, but customer want
I lost you.
Ojasvi, repeat the question.
TV is not giving that solution.
Ojusi, your voice is breaking.
So I think she wants to tell that there is a category-wise target. Plasma TV का target भी होगा, and there has to be LED. Yes, it has. We have category-wise target very much, but achieving a target, you cannot go and misguide the customer, because trust me, right now the kind of portals you go to consumer forum site and you just log in there and see the complaints. Okay, and now the judiciary, now the social media platforms are so much strong. You sell a wrong product to a customer, you will be trolled on Twitter, you will be trolled on Facebook, and organizations don't want that. If a customer goes and write about that sales executive on the Twitter or on our official account on Facebook that this sales executive cheated me, my problem, I told him that I don't want a reflection in my television. Still, he sold me a TV which had a reflection. Kindly change right now, or this brand is poor, this brand is unethical. Do you think we have a team who track Twitter and social media so that no
Yes.
queries come? And we immediately call the customer. I tell you, I was on a LinkedIn, a lady buy a Caprese handbag, and she added me by requesting. I added her, and she told me that you are a national sales manager and blah blah blah. And I had a problem. I bought this product this month back, and it's not proper. It's a peeling off. Will you able to exchange it? मैंने कहा, ma'am, this is not the right platform to exchange it. We have a customer portal. You have to log in a complaint. It will be get done. So people are approaching that way. So she tagged me in the LinkedIn profile that please provide a solution. I am helpless. I have to respond her. Then I called my service team. I told them, please get back to this lady. She had a problem. Otherwise, she will create a all nonsense on the all media platforms. So try to understand, we are not living the era of 90s where customer can buy anything and we can sell anything. That's what I'm telling in my first slide. You cannot
Yes, sir.
sell anything to a customer now.
Right, sir.
All right.
Yes,
I
sir.
hope I have answered your query.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, Vikas, you had a question? Vikas, you can unmute and ask. Okay, Anjali has not unmuted himself, so you can go ahead.
All right. So now coming to a non-civil, this segment, I tell you, when I graduated in 2007, I had a campus placement in Honda CL. All right. So I joined them as a sales training. All right. So being a young budding trainee, they put me in a lot of functions. So I have a privilege to work in across, except online. I have a privilege to work all the functions what you're seeing in the screen. So basically, this segment is very, very critical for all the organizations because two things. Bulk sales come from this segment, government. All right, I sold generators to defense like anything. And trust me, I was a trainee. I used to live in a Kalkaji in a small room. Okay, I was in my last semester. So there was no mobile at that time. I used to sit on a PCO and do a cold calling. I bought a small cold calling book from a Jan Book Depot, Cannot Place Inner Circle. And I used to sit in a PCO and do the calling and take an appointment from CSD and CPC team. And those are procurement DG of ITBP, procurement DG of defense. We used to show them the product of our gensets, and we cracked the deal. Okay. We get first order of 50,000 gensets from defense. And that's make my day in Honda CL. I'm telling you. Japanese called me. I am a trainee, 6-month-old on the organization. They called me, they asked me, they started interviewing me. How could you sell this? Just a sale. I followed the customer. I generated the sales call. I make the presentation, I sold. And I involved the right pricing. They are very happy that, see, first you have give us a bulk order, which we want to sell in a year. You sell in a first lot. Second, the payment is totally safe. Money. Everybody is working for money. In government organization, money is totally safe. So there is a separate team. They have a set standard. There is a called DGSND contract, Director General of Sales contract. and tendering happens in this segment. Only two ways to sell in this segment: online tendering, physical tendering, and DGSND contract rate. If you want to sell something, you have to get registered yourself into DGSND. And if the product is not listed in the DGSND rate contract, then the government go for the tender, where a lot of companies come and put their rates, put their specification. CPC, when I tell about, CPC is the general police canteens, which is in a lot of places that people go and buy canteen material. You can take a reference of your, army people or police people and go and buy a cheap products. Basically, products are cheap over there because of the taxes. All right. Right now, we are facing too much of challenge because of the Mr. Modi campaign of, don't buy China. So all the CSD and CPC canteens has blocked the material from for China imports. And whatever soft luggage we are importing from China and Bangladesh. We have a factory in Bangladesh for VIP industries. So we have cut down our all imports from China factory. We are sitting on a zero import right now from China factory. And we have routed our all manufacturing to Bangladesh right now. Because it is clearly, specifically mandate that only domestic product will be allowed. When this mandate came, we have stopped Bangladesh also for non-civil. We have started manufacturing everything for CSD in our Nasik plant. Because we have more than 65% market share in non-civil. And we have above 55% market share pan-India in luggage business. So this channel is very important. It's totally a relationship-based channel. Trust me, if you have good communication skills, if you are good relationship guys, you can have a very flourishing career in non-civil. Because one touch of point, one contact. Institutions, again, a bulk deal segment. You go, you provide a product for gifting. Majorly, this segment work for gifting. Last year, we have sold somewhere around more than 1 lakh products in institutions. So a lot of corporates gift on Diwali. A lot of corporates give the products onto their budding managers when they join the organizations. So their contribution is less in the organizations, but they are very important, crucial channels. One should have the exposure of these channels also. Now come the very, very important channel, which is the future. I'm telling you, is online. Though I'm a general trade guy, but I am keeping a close watch on this channel because it is a direct channel which is taking a head on with everyone. All of you who are present in the screen right now definitely are the customers of this channel, because customer can shop from anywhere, any time. The return policy they have just exploded the kind of sales people used to do earlier. Trust me. I remember my dealer used to tell, when somebody walks in a Whirlpool outlet and tells that what AC is this, they tell this is the AC and this is the price. They say what discount? My dealer used to tell, if you want a discount, go to somewhere else. What eruption online has made, that now my retailer asks the customer, would you like to have something, tea or coffee? Because the kind of fear now the trade is having, that if we lose a customer, we will going to lose him forever. So this channel is not going anywhere. It has developed a parallel economy. So virtual space, this channel is very important. This channel don't require any space to sell. They are virtually selling everything. And trust me, if you go into a deep of this channel, which I cannot explain everything right now, right here, because of time constraint. But don't think that online is a very small channel and people sell online. No, there are a lot of challenges, lot of challenges online also. Integrity issue is a very important thing. Very important thing in integrity issue. You have seen what happened to Snapdeal. People don't create a portal, or people cannot create a portal where they can allow anyone to sell and customer feel cheated. Amazon blocked selling on Flipkart of mask. Flipkart blocked the selling of mask online. You know why? Because during this pandemic, a lot of people got cheated in mask business. Amazon blocked selling of Rakhi. Amazon blocked selling of unbranded sanitizers because a lot of complaints are coming. Amazon got trolled on Twitter, on Facebook. A lot of complaint raised to Amazon that we feel cheated. Somebody has shown the Dettol sanitizer, send the local sanitizer, and as the policy is non-returnable. And when the product is non-returnable, you cannot do anything with Amazon legally. So Amazon said we cannot take on our image, we cannot spoil our image, we will going to desell this product online. So trust me, integrity is working everywhere from traditional sales to online. So what you are asking that there are sales targets, there are everything, how we will do it, you have to do it. But trust me, if you follow a sales management properly, you will not going to have a challenge. We are doing it. We are doing it for years now. And we are doing it with integrity. So I am done with this slide. All right, now we are going to another slide. Please write down your questions. We will finish it very fast. And I prefer to interact with you because it is 11:50 already. All right. So now coming to our sales management. So this you can find anywhere in Google. So not much to talk about this. I'll tell you very well. What you are seeing in our circles is very important. How a sales manager works. Very important in any organization is a force which is going to work. See, the ladder you are going to reach in your career, you will lose the direct control on the sales. What I used to do 10 years back, I cannot do right now. I can mold the customer. I can turn the customer, okay, which I cannot do right now. So the level in a grapevine, I am going upward. I am losing my direct control on the sales. So for that, what I used to do, I need to guide my sales force very properly. I need to recruit my sales force very properly. I need to have a sales process, sales operation process in place where I can track each and everything according to the organization's objective. Where you are seeing right now here, sales operations, this is nothing. This is where we set the processes. Where comes the forecasting? Where comes the beat-wise market mapping? Where comes how many customers you will build in a month? And trust me, I will show you the formats. We have a set formats on Google Sheets. All the sales managers, executive used to fill that formats on the daily basis. And 10 p.m. in the night, I used to sit and see each format on the Google Sheet. That how, which region, which branch, which town is performing, whether it is degrowing or not degrowing, which product is selling in which market. So we set a process. First, I go to recruit a very well team. I identified the job scope. I cannot hire somebody who cannot do the job. Trust me. Interview is not a selection process. Interview is a rejection process. You guys are going into an interview 6 months down the line. Trust me, interview is not to select you. Interview is how can we can reject you. And if you cross that line, you are already selected. I can tell you, I have followed up guys to join the company because they have passed that process of rejection. All right. So we define very well that what we require from you. When an interview candidate come to us, we explain him our job profile. We explain him what the expectation from you. We ask him what the challenges and difficulties you have handled. And my favorite is, I don't ask anything. Tell me something about yourself, all this college graduates things, you know. We simply ask one thing. You tell me 5 things which you have failed. You tell me 5 things where you have feel embarrassed that you could not able to do it. And trust me, I see young managers, they tell me haywire things. Sir, you can do like this, you can do like that. And I am just thinking and sitting in an interview, यार ये तो मेरे दिमाग में कभी आया ही नहीं. And I tell him, you failed. He said, I failed, sir, but definitely I will try again. Wherever I will get a chance. Because my manager didn't allow me because of price feasibility. I said, okay. So, a lot of organizations encourage these kind of people now. They want these kind of failures in their organization. Because they want people to do new. And I tell you, I have hired people who are jobless for 2 years. And I have gave them a good increment. Because they said it's not bad to take a break. If a female take a break, it's okay. If a male take a break, it's not okay. Yeah, that is a valid point. So trust me, those days are gone now. If you are sitting on an interview table, if you're talking to a manager properly, it doesn't matter. So sales operations in place are very effective. You have to recruit a good team. Then comes after recruiting a team. I have made a team. All right. Let's say I have to recruit a team in North for my VIP business. First, what I will have, I will recruit a regional manager. The regional manager, there is a channel manager below him. Below channel managers, there are area sales manager. Below area sales manager, there will be an area sales executive. Below area sales executive, there will be a senior sales executives. That's how we recruit a team. Being a channel head, being a national sales managers, I give my requirement to HR. HR arrange for everything. After recruiting a team, what comes in the sales management is the point number 2 is sales target. I will set a sales target, very clearly the goals to be set. That is what you call a KRA, key resulting areas. And what Ojasvi you were asking, that is all in black and white. No sales target can be verbal. It has to be given to you by the HR, not by your boss. He will send your sales target with a viability to HR. HR will send a sales target to you. And you are open to discuss with your boss, with your manager, that why this sales target has been set. I have an apprehension. How we can achieve this? What impetus you are going to provide us? What impetus organization is going to provide us? If you are taking a 40-50% growth, why you want this growth? I have the budding managers who can come and eat up my life. Sir, that how we will do it? You tell us as a leader, and I'm more than happy to answer them. Those guys are the fearless guys, and those guys are the guys who will going to grow in the future, because they don't hesitate to challenge anything. Respectfully, with integrity. You cannot just call up and say why you are planning this. We set up a meeting that, sir, I have a query that you have set the target of 40% growth last year. Why? What impetus the organization is providing? So sales targets will be very clear. It will come to you. Any target set, you get your target. All right. You go to the market, you go to your trade partners in any function, whatever channel you are in, you go and try to achieve it. There will be non-performances also, there will be performances also. What we do is to evaluate. What I told you, target evaluation, I told you, each and every manager evaluate the targets. We also evaluate the targets. If any manager has any query, they come to the leadership team and discuss with us. That boss, I have a query with this target, why this has been set. So according to me, these are the challenges I will going to face. These are the bottlenecks I will going to face. Please help me out. I can show you a number of mails where people are writing me mails that this is the help I am required from you. It can be a supply chain challenges. It can be the product challenges, lot of challenges. So post evaluating the target, when target is agreed between me and a manager agreed to achieve the target, we comes to a reporting part. How we will evaluate that what you have achieved. All right, we take a reporting. There has to be a daily reporting process. There is a weekly reporting process. There is a monthly reporting reviews, 6-month appraisals happens in organizations. After this, we have a forecasting. It's a circle. We evaluate, we see where the team could not able to do it. We see where the gaps were. We try to plug in the gaps. We forecast things. Forecast cannot be only product forecast. It can be marketing forecast. It can be, reach forecast. It can be network forecast. It can be any forecast related to business. This is how a sales management process goes on. In a nutshell, it is a mix of sales operations, which I told you, recruiting a team, setting a sales target, all right, evaluating it with the managers. Second comes the sales strategy, where we make a strategy, where we forecast, where we set a strategy for a product, where we set a strategy for go to the market, advertising campaign. Digital is a very big platform now for strategizing things for us. Then come by implementing the sales operation, by implementing the sales strategy, what results came, we're going to analyze those results in the sales analysis part. So very quickly, I'm done with this because I want to show you some very important formats which you will have to use in your career, coming career very, very soon. Then you will understand better what I'm talking about. So this is the importance of sales management very quickly. If you follow proper sales management, you are helping the organization to realize its objective. You are managing your sales force really well in the sales management. You need to be very better planner. How the better sales management help you, that your planning is very, very effective. When you do a better planning, you can maximize your sales very well. When you know your sales management process very well, where you talk about your relationship with your customers, you build up a very strong relationship with your customers. When you analyze the data, which I showed you in the earlier slide, after sales operation and sales strategy, you optimize your distribution, which town is not performing, which product is not performing, in which region, which zone you have a weak reach, all right. You provide aids to the top management. Aids like you can provide the product feedback, you can provide the competition moves to the management. We used to have a month-end call every month with the chairman and managing director, how the market is operating, how Safari is operating, how Lavi is operating, how Baguette is operating, how American Tourister is operating. So we provide aids to the management. How we can do that? If we don't have a proper sales management process, we have a set pattern to show it. We have a set formats to show it to the management. Provided all this, when you have a process, when you have things in place, it definitely improves your profitability. We have a manpower to revenue cost ratio. We see that what that branch is contributing to us and how much manpower liability we are having in that branch. Are we able to fuel it? Every branch is a profitable. All right. Second last is develops personnel. That is a management jargon. We use that is totally a HR perspective. There are a lot of training which HR used to do on our feedback, product training, behavioral training, which we used to do. Then the product development, very crucial, last but not the least. I tell you, at 9 a.m. today morning, I had a call with a brand team. Brand team was showing me, I'll show you. Brand team was just showing me a product, all right, to finalize. This is a bag we are about to launch. ladies handbag. It's a sling bag. All right. So they have to decide a flower petals. Anchal, what flower petals will going to work? Okay. So can you see, did you ever imagine when you buy a bag, will you imagine that we are working on a flower petals also? That what kind of flower petals girls like, what kind of flower petals women like. Women's office going women don't like flower petals. They like a simple sober bag. So to that level we go and analyze things. And then a product get developed. When I will tell brand team, okay, this petal is okay. Then they will going to develop a product. Then they will give me a prototype. I will see a prototype and I will check the prototype as a sample. Then I will approve the sample. Then the product will go to a final manufacturing. So there is a lot of things which happens in a background. All right. So this is my favorite and very important. Please see it very seriously because this is one of the important things I want you to show. This is demand planning. Demand planning is very important from the perspective of a sales manager. You need to be very robust in this. If you cannot do a proper demand planning, you will miss on your numbers. You will miss on organization objective as well. So this is the demand plan. For example, I have opened for Whirlpool of India Limited. This is the category. Category means direct cool, frost free. In refrigerators, we have two types of categories. Direct cool are the single door refrigerators and frost free are the double door refrigerators you see. So I'm showing you the forecasting of direct cool refrigerators. This is the category. This is the model 185 liter. L stands for liter. 185 liter Genius. Genius is the name of the model. SKU name from which the model is defined on the product packaging is 200 Genius NR Classic 3S Blue. 3S is the rating of the refrigerator, 3-star. Blue is the color. NR is stand for numeric reach. We have developed this product when I was in Whirlpool to increase the reach in the rural India. All right. So Genius is just the name, like any name.
Until the format is not visible.
Format is not visible.
Yeah. Sales forecasting, you said you are showing a format, but that format is not visible.
All right, just wait then. Is it visible now? Is it visible now?
Visible,
Yes,
Anshul.
yes.
It's visible now.
So I'll repeat very quickly. This is the category of direct cool refrigerators which I was talking about. This is a model name. This is the SKU. This product got discontinued. For example, in January 17, I have just plotted randomly. Material code. We identify the material by a specific code. Supply chain allot a material code to a particular product. Okay, now comes your role as a sales manager. There is a 3-month sale plotted of last weighted average sale. Okay, so this is for a Chandigarh branch, for example, CSD is Chandigarh. So we are seeing the stock as on 31st March 17. ये चंडीगढ़ ब्रांच में 7 पीस पड़ा हुआ है. All right, 131 इसका लास्ट 3 मंथ का एवरेज सेल है. हमको इसका डिमांड फोरकास्टिंग करना है, तो हम क्या करेंगे? I will write to a management that it's a quite good selling product for our rural market. We should not discontinue it. Being a leadership team, my take on this. अभी अगर यहाँ पे इसने फोरकास्ट, he will forecast अगर 3 महीने का एवरेज सेल 131 है तो नियर अबाउट 60 पीस पर मंथ है. 60 पीस पर मंथ है, तो देन आई शुड प्लान इन मार्च 75, देन 80 इन अप्रैल एंड 100 इन मे, बिकॉज ये रेफ्रिजरेटर सीजन की प्लानिंग मांगी जा रही है मुझसे. देयर हैज टू बी अ ग्रोथ. ओके, दैट्स हाउ वी प्लान. अगर हमने यहाँ पे गड़बड़ कर दी, वी प्लान 40, वी प्लान 30 एंड वी प्लान 50, दिस इज कॉल्ड कंजर्वेटिव अप्रोच. ओके, क्या कम ही देते हैं, पता नहीं नंबर टारगेट बढ़ा देंगे हमारा अगर हमने ज्यादा डिमांड कर लिया. और सपोज करिए ये जो शीट बनेगी आपकी, ये हमारे पास आएगी, हम इसको सप्लाई चेन के साथ डिस्कस करेंगे, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के साथ डिस्कस करेंगे और इसको हम फ्रीज कर देंगे. इसको फ्रीज करने के बाद ये चली जाएगी सप्लाई चेन टीम के पास. सप्लाई चेन टीम आपको इसके एलोकेशन के हिसाब से ही मटेरियल देगी. सपोज करिए प्रॉब्लम कहां पे आता है, आपने 40 पीस का एलोकेशन दिया, लेकिन आपने 40 की जगह पूरे मंथ का 40 दिया था, आपने 40 फर्स्ट वीक में ही बेच दिया, आपने सेल कर दिया, क्योंकि लो प्राइस का प्रोडक्ट था, एनआर प्रोडक्ट था रीच के लिए. अब आपको लग रहा है आपका डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर तो और डिमांड कर रहा है, आपने अपने सेल्स मैनेजर को बोला कि सर मेरे को ना ये 400 और चाहिए. तो मैं आपसे क्या बोलूंगा, मैं आपका डिमांड प्लान खोलूंगा, आपसे बोलूंगा मिसेस शुक्ला आपने 40 पीस डिमांड किया था, आपने 400 अभी आप कैसे डिमांड कर रहे हो फर्स्ट वीक में? आर यू नॉट अ प्रॉपर सेल्स प्लानिंग मैनेजर? यू आर यू स्लीपिंग व्हेन यू आर फोरकास्टिंग? Don't you know your marketplace? Are you not going to the market? Are you sitting in your office only? दो फंस जाएगा फिर. नहीं सर डिमांड आ गया बिल्कुल से. डिमांड कैसे आ गया भाई? डिमांड ऐसे नहीं है, इट्स नॉट अ न्यू लॉन्च, इट्स अ ओल्ड लॉन्च. ये उसको 400 नहीं मिलेगा और वो क्या करेगा, अपना सेल्स लूज करेगा मार्केट का. कंपनी का क्या लॉस है इसमें? कंपनी ने उस पाई के अंदर अपना मार्केट शेयर लूज कर दिया बिकॉज ऑफ द पुअर प्लानिंग ऑफ द सेल्स मैनेजर. अभी एनएसएम तो बैठ के प्लानिंग नहीं करेगा वहां पे जाकर के चंडीगढ़ ब्रांच की. सो यू हैव टू बी वेरी क्लियर. आई नो द सेल्स मैनेजर हु सेंड देयर फोरकास्टिंग इन वन डे. आप सुबह प्लान भेजो, शाम को आ जाएगा प्लान पूरा. आप देखो यहाँ पे कितने एसक्यू हैं, ट्रस्ट मी 257 एसक्यू हैं. 257 एसक्यू का प्लान एक दिन में आ जाता है उनका. और कुछ सेल्स मैनेजर्स थे जो हफ्ते भर का हमसे रिटर्न अप्रूवल लेते थे कि सर आई नीड अ वीक टू प्लान. मैंने कहा व्हाई अ वीक? कह रहा सर मेरा पूरा सेल्स नंबर ही इसी पर डिपेंडेंट है, अगर ये गलत हो गया सर तो मुझे पता है आप तो कुछ देने वाले हो नहीं. और ट्रस्ट मी द फेलियर गाइज आर दोज गाइज जिनके पास सुबह मेल आया, बिना कुछ एनालाइज किए हिट एंड ट्रायल किया, नंबर प्लॉट किया, अपने टारगेट से अपना नंबर मैच कराया. सपोज करो 5000 रेफ्रिजरेटर का टारगेट है, उससे मैच कराते थे नंबर बैठ के कि 5000 से ना 5200 ना हो जाए, एग्जैक्टली वही नंबर आता था. तो हम समझ जाते थे कि ये क्या हुआ है, यहाँ पे वी लुकअप लगाया गया है और नंबर प्लॉट कर दिया गया. लेकिन जो सेल्स मैनेजर टेक्स टाइम, हु फाइट्स विद अस कि नहीं सर मैं इसमें तो आपसे मुझे मटेरियल चाहिए इसमें आपसे, वो मैनेजर्स आज कोई कैटेगरी हेड बन के बैठा हुआ है वर्लपूल में, आज कोई रीजनल मैनेजर बन के बैठा हुआ है. दोस गाइज हैव ग्रोन बिकॉज दे इन्वेस्ट टाइम इन द प्लानिंग पार्ट. दे डू अ वेरी रोबस्ट प्लानिंग. ये प्लानिंग आती कहाँ से है? ये प्लानिंग आती है यहाँ से. लास्ट ईयर का नंबर हम प्लॉट करके देते हैं उनको, क्या आपने लास्ट ईयर क्या बेचा था, व्हाट यू हैव सोल्ड. ये डिमांड प्लान 1 होता है, डीपी 1. आपको एक बार देंगे, फर्स्ट कट आपको हमको भेजना होगा. फर्स्ट कट के बाद अब हम आपको 2 दिन का टाइम देंगे कि अगर आपको कुछ रिवाइज करना है 2 दिन में कर लीजिए. ये होता है डीपी 2. अगर डीपी 2 में आपका 0-0 आया तो देयर विल बी अ डीपी फर्म. डीपी फर्म मतलब आपका नंबर फ्रीज हो चुका है इस प्रोडक्ट का, अब कुछ नहीं चेंज होगा. अब आपको यू हैव टू लिव विद दिस नंबर फॉर द होल मंथ. उसके बाद we see what is the growth percentage we have planned over last year, what is the mix you are operating. mix मतलब last year suppose करो आपने 500 पीस बेचा था, अभी आप कह रहे हो 1520 बेच रहे हो, सेम काउंटर्स पे, कोई रीच नहीं बढ़ा रहे हो आप अपनी. तो अल्टीमेटली आप क्या कर रहे हो, आप मेरा मिक्स जो है प्रोडक्ट का वो डिटोरिएट कर रहे हो. आप पहले उन 100 काउंटर्स पे जाकर के 100 पीस बेचते थे, अभी आप उन्हीं 100 काउंटर्स पे जाके 1500 पीस बेचोगे। तो अल्टीमेटली आप क्या कर रहे हो, जो मेरा मॉडल वहां पे मुझको रेवेन्यू कमा के दे रहा था, आप उस मॉडल से इस मॉडल को रिप्लेस कर दोगे, बिकॉज ये इजी सेलिंग मॉडल है, प्राइस सेंसिटिव मॉडल है, तुरंत बिक जाता है। और जो थोड़ा सा महंगा मॉडल है उसमें प्रमोटर को बेचने में या सेल्स एग्जीक्यूटिव को बेचने में थोड़ा टाइम लगता है। तो आपने छट से क्या किया, बीइंग अ मैनेजर आपने कहा सर ये 100 बेचे थे लास्ट ईयर, अभी 1500 बेचेंगे, मैं अप्रूव ही नहीं करूंगा आपका डिमांड प्लान, बिकॉज मैं आपसे पूछूंगा कि आप 1500 बेचोगे तो मेरे को ये बताओ कि आप नए काउंटर कितने खोलोगे। आप अगर सर नए काउंटर तो नहीं खुल पा रहे हैं, हम कहेंगे सर ये 1500 भी नहीं मिल पाएगा आपको। तो सर क्यों नहीं मिल पाएगा, बिकॉज आप क्या करोगे, कंपनी का जो मिक्स है ना, प्रॉफिट परसेंटेज वो गिरा दोगे। कंपनी इसमें सिर्फ 9% प्रॉफिट बना रही है इस माल को बेच करके, और जो और मटेरियल आप लास्ट ईयर बेचे थे उस पर कंपनी 22% प्रॉफिट बना रही थी। तो जब आप 22% प्रॉफिट वाले माल को 9% से रिप्लेस कर दोगे तो इस ब्रांच का प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी कहाँ से आएगा। मेरे को एचआर बोलेगा 2 बंदों को निकालो, तो मैं क्या करूंगा फिर। तो भाई साहब आपका ये मटेरियल डिसअप्रूव्ड है, तो वो फिर वापस आएगा, ठीक है सर हम 100 काउंटर खोलेंगे, तब फिर वो अलग एजेंडा होता है, दैट इज अ वेरी लॉन्ग प्रोसेस। इन अ नटशेल दिस इज अ डिमांड प्लान, DP1 DP2 फॉर्म। तो I want to tell you, whenever you went with your manager, whenever you see any such kind of format, Whirlpool का अलग है, VIP का अलग है, Honda का अलग था, ठीक है, please spend time on this particular format. This is a very important format. Your month sale will be dependent how you forecast. All right. So now I will show you something else. Let me see what I have for you. Okay, in the PPT, what is next? Sales targets, KRA and yearly targets. Okay. There was a problem in hyperlink, that's why I'm showing you for my folder. So this is the goal sheet of one of my VIP regional managers. Okay, we have 4 regional managers, North, East, South, West, which I told you. I recruited a sales manager. I provide him a target, first of all, in the sales management. This sheets goes by a HR on 1st of April every year. Okay. And trust me, this we worked on these numbers from January onwards. From 1st of January, we start working on a target for the next year. We have a lot of meeting with the management, with the different function and brand teams. Then we come up to arrive a particular target. So there you can see a goal. Goal 1, goal 2, goal 3, and goal 4. And every goal has a weightage. Okay, every goal has a weightage. These are the weightage of 40%. This is a weightage of 10%, 10%, 20%. Goal, I told you, goal is clearly defined. Goal is defined. Primary target, achieve budgeted sales. What is mean by sales? Net sales for direct MBOs plus FR. FR stands for franchisee outlets plus distributors. Goal discussion, target versus achievement होगा. Measurement कैसे होगा इसका? Achievement equals to net sales, less sales return, less overdues. This is very important. VIP में क्या होता है, जो भी ओवरड्यू हुआ, हमने आपको 100 रुपए का माल बेचा, वो पेमेंट आपको 30 दिन में करना था, 30 डेज में आप वो पेमेंट नहीं कर पाए, वो 31 डेज में चला गया, वो ओवरड्यू हो गया, वो 100 यूनिट जो आपने बेचा था वो आपके अचीवमेंट से माइनस हो गया, हम उसको सेल नहीं मानते, बिकॉज उसमें आपने कंपनी को पेमेंट टाइम पे लाके नहीं दी। सेल्स का लूज कब क्लोज होता है? यू प्रोस्पेक्ट द सेल्स, you make a presentation to sales, you supply to sales, you collect the payment to sales. Sales का पूरा लूप क्लोज हो गया। अगर आपने लास्ट लूप क्लोज नहीं किया तो हम उसको सेल्स नहीं मानते हैं, तो हम उसको आपके अचीवमेंट से माइनस कर देते हैं। तो अभी देखिए इसका टारगेट था फॉर एग्जांपल 528, इट्स ऑल इन लैक्स, 5 करोड़ 28 लाख का टारगेट था इसका, ठीक है। इसने अचीवमेंट किया 5 करोड़ 26 लाख। इसका अचीवमेंट परसेंटेज कितना आया? 99.69। इसका 40% का वेटेज था, तो इसका पीक्यू कितना आया? पीक्यू मतलब परफॉर्मेंस कोशेंट, इसका पीक्यू आया 39.87 का। और इसमें रिमार्क किया है नेट ऑफ ओडी एंड सेल्स रिटर्न, ओडी स्टैंड्स फॉर ओवरड्यूज। ये जो नंबर आया है 526, ये नंबर, इसमें ये नंबर अराइव किया हुआ है ग्रॉस सेल्स से। हमने जो इसकी ग्रॉस सेल्स थी उससे हमने माइनस कर दिया है सेल्स रिटर्न एंड ओवरड्यूज। ओके, नाउ कम चैनल एक्सट्रैक्शन की एमबीओ अकाउंट्स। चैनल एक्सट्रैक्शन की एमबीओ, चैनल एक्सट्रैक्शन का मतलब होता है कि आप एक पर्टिकुलर आउटलेट से कितना एक्सट्रैक्ट करते हैं बिजनेस, उसका टारगेट होता है। इसका टारगेट था 1 करोड़ 27 लाख करना था, उसने 100% कर लिया। 10% का वेटेज था, 10%, 10 इसका पीक्यू हो गया। डेटा कहाँ से मिला? डेटा सैप से मिला और डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम से मिला। टीम मैनेजमेंट का गोल था, वो एचआर पर्सपेक्टिव पे होता है, वो थोड़ा सा कॉन्फिडेंशियल होता है तो आपको दिखा नहीं सकते। डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर आरओआई वेरी क्रूशियल, हमने इसको बोला हुआ है कि भाई मिनिमम 18% आरओआई डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर का मेंटेन होना चाहिए, वो आपका टारगेट है। ही हैज अचीवमेंट ऑफ 37% आरओआई विच इज वेरी वेरी हेल्दी। ओके, तो इसका अचीवमेंट आ गया 206%। ओके, ये 41% इसका पीक्यू चला गया। ओके, देन कम रिसीवेबल मैनेजमेंट। रिसीवेबल मैनेजमेंट मीन्स कलेक्शन पार्ट। हमने 100 रुपए का माल बेचा, 100 रुपए में से हम 80 रुपए लेकर के आए, दैट इज अ रिसीवेबल मैनेजमेंट। अगर आपका रिसीवेबल मैनेजमेंट 90% से 130% के बीच में है तो उसको हम अचीवमेंट मानेंगे। अगर आपका जो अचीवमेंट परसेंटेज है वो 90% से नीचे है तो 0% काउंट होगा। मतलब आपने 100 रुपीज का मटेरियल बेचा और आपने 85 रुपीज कलेक्ट किए, योर अचीवमेंट इज 0। यू हैव टू कलेक्ट 90 रुपीज। तो इन्होंने जो इनका नंबर ऑफ डेज था वो 26 डेज था, टारगेट इज 28 डेज, तो इनका जो अचीवमेंट आया वो 96% आया। टोटल जो इनका पीक्यू सबको ऐड करके आया वो 110% आया। अब इस पे इनका इंसेंटिव डिपेंड करता है। कंपनी डिफाइन करती है 90% अचीवमेंट पे ये इंसेंटिव है, 100% पे ये है, 110 पे ये है, 120 पे ये है, 130 पे ये है। 90% से नीचे 0 इंसेंटिव है। 110% का इंसेंटिव आया। इनका इंसेंटिव जो अलॉटेड था वो सपोज 50,000 रुपीज था। 50,000 इंटू 110%, इनको 55,000 रुपीज इनके अकाउंट में पहुंच जाएगा। तो दैट्स हाउ द KRA वर्क्स। ये पूरा KRA है रीजनल मैनेजर का। मैं एक्चुअल KRA दिखा रहा हूँ आपको। दिस इज नॉट अ फॉर्मेट विच आई हैव बिल्ड, इट इज अ ओरिजिनल KRA विच इज ऑफ VIP इंडस्ट्रीज ऑफ रीजनल मैनेजर। उसके बाद ये सारा सपोर्टिंग डेटा यहाँ पे लगा के देते हैं लोग। प्राइमरी डेटा, ROI वर्किंग कैसे किया है, नंबर ऑफ डेज का वर्किंग होता है कि कितना माल मटेरियल बेचा, कितने डेज में पैसा लेकर के आए। टॉप MBO डेटा, ये एक्सट्रैक्शन डेटा है पूरा। ओके, कि कितने काउंटर से क्या एक्सट्रैक्शन किया हमने। सो नाउ ending up with KRA, I will show you the budgeting file. This is done by us in the leadership team. Okay, so this is how we set targets. This is, you can see, this is a branch wise target for trade. As I took trade, I take care of trade, general trade. यहाँ पे देखिए ट्रेड आ रहा है एज अ मेन चैनल, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर रीजन आ रहा है ईस्ट, कैलकाटा इज अ ब्रांच। हमने उसको क्वार्टर वाइज डिवाइड किया हुआ है कि 17-18 में उसने क्या नंबर किया था, ये ओरिजिनल नंबर प्लॉट किया हुआ है। 18-19 में हमने क्या नंबर किया, ये परसेंटेज ग्रोथ आ रहा है क्वार्टर वाइज। यू कैन सी 19-20 का क्या प्लान था जो हमारा इस फाइल से, बेस फाइल से एक्सप्लोरेट होकर के आया है। अब हम यहाँ पे देखते हैं कि 2020 3 स्तर का डेटा हम देते हैं अपने मैनेजर्स को कि आप पूरा ट्रेंड पढ़ो इस चीज का कि कौन सी ब्रांच क्या कर रही थी। तो हम ये देख रहे हैं कि एक लेट्स से कैलकाटा ब्रांच, कैलकाटा स्टार्टेड विद Q1 in 17-18-8, फिर इसने 10 किया, ठीक है, ये 29% से ग्रो किया फॉर एग्जांपल। फिर इसने 33 किया, जबरदस्त जंप लिया, ठीक है। फिर इसने 63 किया, डबल द नंबर्स, ओके, दिस पर्टिकुलर ब्रांच डबल द नंबर्स। तो वी ट्राई टू गो इनटू अ डीप डाइव, हुआ क्या, तो हमें क्या पता लगता है कि यहाँ पे उस समय इनिशियली हमने प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च किया था, यहाँ पे टीम बिल्डअप हुई, Q3 में आकर के पूरी टीम 19-20 में टीम आके बिल्कुल सेट हो चुकी थी, और यहाँ पे हमने टीम को नए प्रोडक्ट दिए थे। इफ आई टेक एग्जांपल ऑफ कप्रीसी, कप्रीसी में पहले सिर्फ हैंडबैग्स आते थे। जब मैंने ज्वाइन किया 2-2.5 साल पहले, तो मेरे से मैनेजमेंट ने कहा कि अंचल वी हैव टू ग्रो दिस चैनल, डबल इट इन एन इंटरव्यू। मैंने कहा ओके, आई हैव नो प्रॉब्लम टू डबल द रेवेन्यू, what organic growth from you want from me, what is the CAGR of a bag industry? I said CAGR of the bag industry is 13%. CAGR stands for cumulative growth. Might be Professor Shuklan taught you very well. Okay.
Compounded annual growth rate.
Yeah. So we work on a CAGR. We don't want a simple growth. As a channel, we see a CAGR. क्योंकि कभी भी ना एवरेज ग्रोथ तो कभी भी हो सकता है। अभी मास्क का बिजनेस नहीं था, मास्क का सेल, आप सैनिटाइजर का सेल प्री कोविड देखोगे तो कुछ नहीं होगा, पोस्ट कोविड देखोगे तो उसमें लाखों % का ग्रोथ है, ठीक है। तो वी सी CAGR, तो हमने CAGR में देखा कि 13% का CAGR है खाली बैग इंडस्ट्री का। तो आई पुट अ क्वेश्चन टू अ मैनेजमेंट, व्हाई यू वांट अ 100% ग्रोथ फ्रॉम मी? इफ इंडस्ट्री इज गोइंग बाय 13%, व्हाई यू वांट 100% ग्रोथ? Okay, we are okay to give 100% growth. What product you are going to provide me? So they told me, Anchal, you come up with your plan. We are open with it. I took about around 1 year to work on a plan. Guys, trust me, I took 1 year to work out the plan. There is no Caprese backpacks before this, the school backpacks. There is no Caprese luggage. Okay. So I can show you. We have worked tied with Lakme Fashion Week. This we have launched in a Lakme Fashion Week last year. Okay, Alia Bhatt is our brand ambassador. So this you can see, this is, I have worked on product development, what colors women. So being a male, people think that male cannot sell to women. It's not like that. Okay, I have worked with the brand team to develop this product. That girl, what kind of product young girls like, what this is targeted to young girls, college girls. Okay, this is targeted to premium kind of working women. See the difference between the product. It's a petal flowers. This is sober product. All right, it's a Caprese luggage. Okay, this is for the low price segment for the women. This is very cheap. Okay, this is for the niche women who want the airport kind of look. See the colors, see the golden trims. The handles are golden. Okay, it's a body match. The maroon color is matched with the handle, because the women who are working, who carry the iPad sort of things, they don't want to carry a small or any roadside luggage. This is the bridal collection. As bridal marriages are in, women prefer maroon and light colors. This is our bridal collections. आप देखो हम किस किस एंगल से बैठ के सोचते हैं। मैं सेल्स का बंदा हूं, मार्केटिंग का बंदा नहीं हूं, बट मार्केटिंग मेरे बिना कुछ नहीं करती है, ट्रस्ट मी। क्योंकि मैंने अगर बोल दिया ना नहीं चलेगा। आई हैव रिजेक्टेड लॉट ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स कि आखिरकार बेचना मेरे को है, आपको नहीं बेचना है। ये देखिए, दिस इज कॉल्ड अ हार्ड लगेज, और आपको ये हर आउटलेट पे नहीं मिलेगा. You will get it on Amazon. You can get it on the flagship stores of Caprese or VIP. You will not get on every store. Because हमने ये सबको सप्लाई भी नहीं किया है, ये सिर्फ प्रीमियम सेगमेंट्स को दिया है हमने. ये you have not seen luggages like that previously in these colors. This is a woman centric luggage. Okay, so this is how it happens. So जब मैंने मैनेजमेंट को ये चीज अप्रूव करा ली, तब मैंने कहा कि अब नंबर डबल होगा. एंड ट्रस्ट मी, वी हैव डबल्ड द नंबर लास्ट ईयर. वी हैव डबल्ड द नंबर लास्ट ईयर. तो क्या हुआ? बीइंग अ प्रॉपर सेल्स मैनेजमेंट, आई वांट यू टू अंडरस्टैंड द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ सेल्स मैनेजमेंट. अगर आप सेल्स को जॉब की तरह लोगे ना, सुबह उठना है, माल बेचने जाना है, तो आपको सेल्स नहीं करनी चाहिए. डोंट ऑप्ट फॉर दिस करियर. अगर आपको सेल्स एज अ प्रोफेशन, एज अ करियर लेना है, तो आप सेल्स ऑप्ट करो यार. मैंने सेल्स एज अ जॉब नहीं ऑप्ट किया था. मेरे कॉलेज से 3 प्लेसमेंट्स मिले थे, सैमसंग, आईसीआईसीआई एंड होंडा सीएल. आई पिक्ड होंडा सीएल क्योंकि मेरे को सिर्फ माल नहीं बेचना था, मेरे को अपने करियर में ग्रो करना था. तो आज की डेट में मार्केटिंग, आई शोड यू दैट हैंडबैग पिक विच ब्रांड टीम शोड मी ऑन व्हाट्सएप. हम लोगों से बिना पूछे, बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली हम पे डिपेंड करता है. वी आर द ओनली रेवेन्यू जनरेटर्स फॉर एनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. यू टॉक मी अबाउट एनी अदर फंक्शन, it's only a cost. Manufacturing is a cost, R&D is a cost, finance is a cost, marketing is a cost. What earns revenue to any organization is sales function. और अगर आप बहुत ऑर्गेनाइज सेल्स एग्जीक्यूटिव हो, ट्रस्ट मी, nobody can ignore you. You will be intimidating in all the management meetings. बट उसके लिए आपको बहुत साउंड होना पड़ता है, आपको डेटा पे काम करना पड़ता है, आपको रोबस्ट प्लानर होना पड़ता है. मैं महीने में 20 दिन ट्रेवल करता था. अभी प्री कोविड की बात कर रहा हूँ. बीइंग अ नेशनल सेल्स मैनेजर, 20 days my hotels are booked, my flights are booked. I used to, मुझसे मेरे आरएम्स कहते थे कि बॉस आपको इतना मार्केट आने की जरूरत क्या है. आई सेड बॉस, जिस दिन मैं अपने केबिन में बैठना शुरू कर दूंगा ना, तो मार्केट का फील छोड़ दूंगा. और जब मैं मार्केट का फील छोड़ दूंगा ना, तो मैनेजमेंट को आई कैन नॉट गिव दैट काइंड ऑफ फीडबैक. तो ट्रस्ट मी, मैनेजमेंट ने बोला कि नंबर डबल करना है. हमने कहा डबल ऐसे नहीं होता है बॉस. डबल करने के लिए आपको प्रोडक्ट डाइवर्सिफाई करना पड़ेगा, प्रोडक्ट लाइन को इंक्रीज करना पड़ेगा. जब प्रोडक्ट लाइन आप इंक्रीज करोगे तो नंबर डबल होगा. आर यू ओके विद इट? दे सेड ओके विद इट. और उसके पीछे बहुत सारा काम हुआ. ये काम होने के बाद नंबर डबल हो गया. तो ऐसे हम वी एनालाइज, जिस ब्रांच में डिग्रोथ आता है, यहाँ पे देखिए रांची में डिग्रोथ आ रहा है, वी विल टॉक विद द रीजनल मैनेजर, व्हाई यू हैव प्लान्ड अ डिग्रोथ इन रांची ब्रांच. वी विल टॉक टू अ ब्रांच मैनेजर, प्रेजेंटेशन होगा उनका. अगर हम उस प्रेजेंटेशन से सेटिस्फाई होंगे तो इस बजट को हम अप्रूव करेंगे टू गो थ्रू एचआर. अगर हम सेटिस्फाइड नहीं होंगे तो हम राउंड 2, राउंड 3, राउंड 4 मीटिंग करते ही रहेंगे. हमको ब्रांच मैनेजर को, आरएम को हमको सेटिस्फाई करना पड़ेगा. प्लानिंग डिग्रोथ इज नॉट बैड, ट्रस्ट मी. प्लानिंग डिग्रोथ इज नॉट बैड इफ यू आर जस्टिफाइंग इट. हमने कुछ मॉडल्स हमको ई कॉम से क्लैश करते थे. हमने उस मॉडल्स पे डिग्रोथ प्लान की मैनेजमेंट के साथ. मैनेजमेंट ने मुझसे पूछा, अंचल दे आर द बेस्ट सेलर्स यार, व्हाई यू आर प्लानिंग अ डिग्रोथ. मैंने कहा भाई एक आदमी से बिकवा लो आप, या मुझसे बिकवा लो या उनसे बिकवा लो. यू कैन नॉट हैव लड्डूज इन बोथ द हैंड. वी टॉक लाइक दैट. माई मैनेजमेंट अप्रिशिएट दिस. मैंने कहा या तो आप मुझको दे दो, ये डीएमडीसी कर दो, मेरा एक्सक्लूसिव कर दो आप, मैं बेचूंगा, मेरे को टारगेट दो. ऐसा नहीं होगा कि ई-कॉम भी बेचेगा मैं भी बेचूंगा. तो अभी क्या है, ई-कॉम हैज अ सेपरेट लाइन इन फ्यू प्रोडक्ट, आई हैव अ सेपरेट लाइन टू सेल इन फ्यू प्रोडक्ट. Few product you will find in e-com, you will not find in general trade, you will not find modern trade. There is a sky bag called Trooper. You will find Trooper only in Amazon, Flipkart. You will not find Trooper in general trade or modern trade. There is a ladies handbag, sling bag called Yondella. You will not find in general trade. You will find only in what e-com. तो हम लोग इस तरह बात करते हैं कि आप डिग्रो जस्टिफाई करो ना कि आप क्यों नहीं कर सकते. और कुछ स्मार्ट सेल्स मैनेजर्स होते हैं, ट्रस्ट मी, आई हैव दोज मॉन्स्टरस गाइज जिनसे हम लोगों को डर लगता है कि यार ये बंदा अगर प्रेजेंटेशन देने आया है तो ट्रस्ट मी, ही इज वेरी वेल प्रिपेयर्ड गाय. ये हमारे पसीने छुड़वा देगा लेकिन अपनी बात कन्विंस करके रहेगा. तो हम लोग खुद उसके प्रेजेंटेशन को पहले ना, मैनेजमेंट हम लोग बैठते हैं तो हम लोग 15 मिनट के लिए स्टार्ट करने से पहले कहते हैं रुको रुको, अभी कम 15 मिनट्स आफ्टर हम देखते हैं इसने पीपीटी बनाई क्या है. पहले उसकी 15 मिनट पीपीटी हम पढ़ते हैं, उसके बाद उसको बोलते हैं प्लीज कम इन, क्योंकि हमको पता है हमें कहाँ फंसाने वाला है. So those kind of sales guys are there, fearless guys, and trust me, we love to have that guys because those are the guys who get revenue to us. Okay, now this
Yes,
is done.
Anchal, I think it is 12:30. We can
Yes.
see if some students want to ask questions. You can share this format, some of these formats with me. I'll share it with students.
Okay.
Yes, students, any question, any query? Yes, Karan. Shanti ji, please unmute Karan. His question is, as a sales manager, what are the key things we can do to make sure that sales target?
Just a minute. I'm just
नोट करे करन अपना अपना.
unsure. We actually have run out of time. I think it's such a broader topics. I keep speaking on that for the whole day.
Yeah, actually his question is, as a sales manager, what are the key things we can do to make sure that sales target doesn't look like a burden to Salesforce? He's asking how to motivate the sales team.
Very good question. This happens us with a lot of time. So, don't give a target. Don't ask them to do target. Invite them to your journey. Show them how you can achieve it. When I tell you my example, when I was about to launch Caprese backpacks and luggage, my team told me, because some of them are veterans, they are before me in this organization. They told sir कि हमारे पास Skybag backpacks भी है, RestoreKit भी है, VIP भी है. Why we want another backpack? Why we want another luggage? आपको लगता है ये कैसे होगा? सर आप नंबर तो ले रहे हो सर, टारगेट तो ले रहे हो सर, but it will be very difficult. Trust me, I am in luggage industry for 15 years. We don't have that brand equity. So I asked him, मैंने कहा gentleman, tell me, you are married? He said, I am married. मैंने कहा कि did your wife ever ask for a woman luggage or woman backpack? Skybag is unisex. VIP is unisex. Did she ever ask it? He said, sir, ऐसा आता ही कुछ नहीं है सर, आता ही कुछ नहीं है सर. मैंने कहा that is the answer you are giving it to me. तुम उसको दो तरह से देखो ना, आता कुछ नहीं है तो वहां पे डिमांड है, अपॉर्चुनिटी है, उसको प्लग इन करना है, या उसको अब ये समझ के बैठ जाओ कि कभी बिक ही नहीं सकता. तो आई टोल्ड ओके, on the product launch, please all of you bring your wives. I am approving the airfare. You bring all of your wives to Mumbai. Okay, I am approving it. Bring it to Holiday Inn. Make them one day stay, and at the launch take their neutral feedback. They came, they saw it, they loved the product, and as a nice gesture, I asked them to explain. So you need to convince your team. When they got convinced that this number could happen, whether it is from the product part, whether it is from a number part. When it comes to numbers, suppose the sales manager told me, sir, ये number नहीं हो सकता. I tell him, क्यों नहीं हो सकता? सर हम ऑलरेडी इतना अच्छा बिजनेस कर रहे हैं. मैं कहा प्लीज डिफाइन मी ऑलरेडी हम क्या बिजनेस कर रहे हैं. सर हमने लास्ट ईयर पे ग्रोथ लिया सर 30%. मैं कहा दैट इज इनरियलिस्टिक. लास्ट ईयर इज लास्ट ईयर. मैंने कहा यू नीड टू क्वांटिफाई व्हाट यू आर डूइंग. मैंने कहा व्हाट इज योर न्यूमेरिक रीच, व्हाट इज योर यूनिवर्स. उसने कहा सर यूनिवर्स है हमारा 1000 आउटलेट्स का. व्हाट इज योर रीच? सर हम 400 आउटलेट्स पे प्रेजेंट हैं. मैंने कहा योर रीच इज 40% ओनली. अगर आप 40% की रीच पे 30% से ग्रो कर सकते हो, जस्ट इमेजिन अगर आपका 90% रीच होगा तो आप किस लेवल से ग्रो करोगे? मैंने कहा बॉस आप मेरे को माय डियर फ्रेंड ये बताओ कि 90% रीच करने के लिए आपको मुझसे क्या सपोर्ट चाहिए? मैंने कहा अगर आपने 40% रीच पे 30% ग्रोथ लास्ट ईयर दे दिया तो आई एम आस्किंग यू, अगर 1000 काउंटर मार्केट में लगेज बेचते हैं तो आप 400 काउंटर पे खाली क्यों हो? कोई प्रॉब्लम है आपको? किसी ने रोका है आपको जाने पे वहां से? नहीं सर। क्यों नहीं जाते हो आप? सर हमको 2 एडिशनल मैन पावर चाहिए। मैं ठीक है, यू सेंड मी अ प्रपोजल, आई विल अप्रूव इट, बट डोंट से कि नंबर नहीं हो पाएगा। डिस्कस विद मी हाउ टू डू इट। आपने मुझसे पूछा, मैंने आपको बताया बीइंग योर मैनेजर कि आपका 40% रीच पे 30% ग्रोथ आया है। सपोज आपका 90% रीच पे क्या ग्रोथ आएगा? कहता राइट सर। मैंने कहा नाउ कम टू अ वेटेड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन। मैंने कहा ये वेटेड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन इज 40% ओनली। मैंने कहा अगर आप इस वेटेड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन को सिर्फ 30% से बढ़ा लो या 20% से बढ़ा लो तो आपका मार्केट शेयर 9% से बढ़ जाएगा फॉर एग्जाम्पल। तो उसको समझ में नहीं आया कैसे हुआ ये। तो आई टोल्ड हिम कि जो टॉप सेलिंग आउटलेट्स हैं मार्केट के उस पर तो आप सिर्फ 30% आउटलेट पे प्रेजेंट हो, जहाँ पे 80% सेल होता है। जितने छोटे छोटे आउटलेट है आप उन पे प्रेजेंट करके रीच तो बढ़ा लिया आपने, लेकिन जहाँ पे कस्टमर जाता है वहां पे तो आपका रीच ही नहीं है, वहां पे सिर्फ 30% आउटलेट पे आपका रीच है, तो फिर क्या फायदा है? तो उसने बोला सर उनका पे आउट जाता है, हम तो बहुत बार गए उनके पास, उन्होंने मना कर दिया, उनको ज़्यादा मार्जिन चाहिए। मैंने कहा आपने मेरे साथ डिस्कस किया कभी कि सर विजय सेल्स को हमें क्रैक करना है, विजय सेल्स से हमारी बात हो गई है, मैंने अपॉइंटमेंट ले लिया है, आप आइए विजय सेल्स को क्रैक करते हैं। मैंने कहा यू टेक अपॉइंटमेंट, लेट मी हैव अ डिस्कशन विद विजय सेल्स, आई विल हेल्प यू आउट। ठीक है सर। मैंने कहा और क्या प्रॉब्लम है? सर टाइम से मटेरियल नहीं मिलता सर। देन आई कम टू फोरकास्टिंग। मैंने कौन सा मटेरियल आपने कब डिमांड किया और कब नहीं मिला आपको? तब उसको मैंने दिखाया वाला कोई, सर हमने 400 पीस का रिक्वायरमेंट था। मैंने कहा रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं था, फोरकास्टिंग बताइए क्या थी। तो जब उसको फोरकास्टिंग में दिख गया कि सर हमने 40 पीस डिमांड में दिया था प्लान में लेकिन 400 मांगा। मैंने कहा बॉस अगर आप डिमांड ही कम करोगे तो हम प्रोडक्शन कम करेंगे, जब हम प्रोडक्शन कम करेंगे तो ओवरनाइट हम कैसे आपको माल देंगे? तो आपको थोड़ा रोबस्ट प्लानिंग करना चाहिए। तो अभी आपको क्लियर हो गया ना कि नंबर हो सकता है? तो कहता है हाँ सर अब हो सकता है। दैट्स हाउ यू कन्विंस योर टीम। और एक बार आपने उसके मुंह से निकलवा दिया कि नंबर हो सकता है, योर 90% जॉब इज डन। And that challenges we have faced on daily basis. That is a very good question you have asked because you too will going to face the challenge. कि सर टीम को तो नंबर जेन्युइन नहीं लगता है, आपको नंबर टीम को जेन्युइन दिखाना पड़ेगा। I hope I have answered your question.
Yes, anybody, any question, or shall we call it a day? Okay, even thank you, Anchal, for sparing your valuable time with our students. You can share some of the data that you have shared, which can be shared with students.
I'll share with you. I'll share with you. You can circulate.
Okay.
Thank you so much everyone for the time. Okay.
Thank you, Anchal, for making it so interactive and talking about the practical insights, which are very important, building blocks of a career in sales and distribution management. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you.